Thursday, 10:40 something p.m. a.m. Sheriff's office here. Just taking a nap. I'm sleeping. Who's here? Who's here? Mom. Mom.
What?
Why are you coming all the way out here?
Well, because she saw us pulling up, so.
Yeah, Grandma and Grandpa
Yeah,
were
they were
outside.
leaving, so
Yeah,
that's why
no.
we were just in our cars.
Yeah, moving out. Hey, what's going on? I saw you before. Remember Steve Barberini, detective PBSO, about 2 years ago?
Can I go in and fix my face?
Yeah, you can.
All right, you know, I don't think you'll need me.
No, you're not invited into the house.
No.
All right.
So, what do you want?
Well, I'm out here only because I was just a little concerned about the issue between you and Rosenberg.
Okay.
So, and I know that you're having a lot of issues right now, obviously on the GoFundMe, because you're trying to get insurance.
Yes.
And you seem to be pretty, maybe a little bit desperate in your attempts to get some help. So
Yeah, I'm selling all my stuff. I'm selling all my guns, and I'm selling my video games, and I'm almost at my goal, and I am taking this to court. I am taking this to legal matters.
So you're taking it civilly, obviously, because that's why you've contacted.
I rather not go into much detail.
No. What I was trying to say, Ed, is you're taking it civilly, meaning what we do is criminal, obviously, because we work for the sheriff's office.
Well, as things go criminally, since 2012, I've had PBSO's been coming here when they're not supposed to be here. There's been favoritism, you know. His buddy is coming here on their off hours. I don't know who's here on an official capacity half the time. I don't know who, you know, it looks legit, it's not legit.
You can call the sheriff's office.
I don't like.
And you can ask. It will show on there that Detective Barberini, myself, and Sandra are out on this call, so you can call them.
I do remember you. I want to ask you something. Did you give Rosenberg that file where it said Stephen Barberini and Kevin, investigator Ken Buss and Stephen Barberini went around Palm Beach County? You guys went around town to every local empty now. I'm sorry, I have to sit down.
I know exactly what. Just have a seat.
Because I have a damaged nerve in my back.
I know what you're referring to because I've looked at all of you, so I'll just answer.
All right. So
actually what you can do is anytime you want a printed report, it's public record. You can go to the sheriff's office and request it by the case number, and the sheriff's office provides that. That's why on the video you'll see that everything was redacted on there. So they don't, if you're a minor, they're going to take that information out. They also take out your address. So the person requesting the report, his name's in there, but all the other information of addresses is not in the report. That was a redacted.
I know what a redacted form is, but still, he still had information such as where my doctor's office was, even though it was redacted, and it's pretty easily to figure out. But that's not what we're really concerned with. What concerns me is that it said in there, I'm trying to remember, you just woke me up, I was just about to go back to sleep, that it said Edwin Crawford may be receiving additional medications from other, maybe additional medications, and maybe basically calling me a pill seeker and a drug abuser. And you guys went to every MD Now clinic, you went to Palms West, you went to CVS, you went to Walgreens, and now I have a reputation. I just had my doctor's appointment. I just got back. I'm tired. I have to get an MRI for my back. I'm losing the ability to walk.
Is that why you had to sit?
Yes, I'm in severe pain right now. My back hurts very much so. And I have to have an MRI. I'm losing the ability to walk.
How come?
I weigh 286 pounds. Since the stalker thing, I don't leave the house anymore. I feel very uncomfortable right now. Just to let you know, I feel very uncomfortable right now.
Why do you feel uncomfortable?
I don't like this.
You don't like
because we're all
police?
standing around you?
It's because we're...
Yeah, last time this happened, they took my, and I am recording this.
I know you are, and so are we.
But
we also record.
The last time this happened, they snatched the phone out of my hand and crushed it.
Do you have video of that?
Yes, and it's on YouTube.
Okay, I didn't see that video, so
It's on there. It's on there.
Okay.
And then I have another one where the guys came out here, and I was cornered. Took my phone away from me, deleted it, and threw it in those bushes.
Who's they though? Was it people dressed like us as
yes.
detectives? Or
Yes. Blue shirt like that. Blue shirt like that, you know, with the emblem on it.
Okay.
But not those pants, like blue jeans. Badge, gun, you know, holster, just like that.
What was the name? Any name?
No name.
White male? Black male?
White male, almost at your height. What are you, about 6 foot?
6'1".
6'1", maybe about 6. And you a little more
Did you
weight.
call the sheriff's office to check if they were out here? Did you make a complaint?
I tried. I ended up having a severe panic attack and going to the emergency room and making a complaint there, but it seemed to went nowhere. And that's all on YouTube. Well, not that video because they wiped my phone. And I'm taking this. I'm taking this to the lawyers.
Okay.
I don't feel that I should have to go through this. I can't even live here anymore. I shouldn't have to deal with this. I've been interviewed in an unprofessional manner by Detective Amber Bates, homicide unit and violent crimes, Palm Beach County. She interviewed me in her vehicle outside the substation right here in La Palm. That's right next to Chase Bank. Did nothing. Then next up was Gabriel Carino, and I can't remember the guy that's always with him. They came out here wanting my computer, my mom's laptop, and my phone. Any backups I might have. That happened.
And are you still uncomfortable with us being here?
Yes.
Just standing here? Do you want the officers to step back? Maybe I could sit down. I'm not an officer, and we can talk for a minute.
You guys can sit down. That wouldn't bother me so much.
Do you want us to sit here or somewhere else? Why are you
In
sitting
front of me.
Okay. Can I move the chair out though? Because I don't want
Yeah,
to
let's.
sit in the grass.
Yeah, I'll move my chair too. Cause
There's something wrong.
yeah. Oh.
This is much better than standing. It's probably much better without the sun in your eyes, too.
So, are you out here because you're upset about the video, or are you upset because I contacted a lawyer?
No. The reason why we're out here is obviously this internet feud has been going on since 2012.
It's not just an internet feud; it's also in physical. It's not just internet. He's before we grew this tree here, he would be going back and forth and be shining a laser pointer, green dot, at my house. I used to be very active at nighttime because right now it's just uncomfortable. And yeah, it's in the summer too hot. I've no appetite, too hot. And in the summer too hot. And I'd be getting the mail at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he'd be on one end or the other end. I thought it was a joke. I thought, you know, it's just a laser pointer. Until one night where I was getting the mail from that mailbox, and he took a shot at me.
A shot at you?
You ever been shot at?
With?
A firearm, an actual gun. Have you ever been shot at before? It's terrifying. The dirt clods around me were coming up like that.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna die.
Did you call 911 and report that?
I called 911. They came here, and they took me directly to Palms West because I was having a seizure at that point. I was so upset I was having a seizure.
Okay.
Right now I'm actually very nervous right now. I feel very uncomfortable. And I'm dealing with it. I have to take blood pressure medicine, beta blockers to control my blood pressure.
Okay.
166 over 148 is not healthy. And I stopped going outside. I stopped going out. So him saying that I'm stalking him and everything, I don't leave the house. Ever.
No, the point is originally, as I just said to you before, it was things that were said on the internet that were back and forth, publishing somebody's address on YouTube, the constant fighting back and forth between both of you, okay? That's why we're out here, is because it's always back and forth, and it's been going on for 3 years. So
4.
Okay.
4.
2012.
Oh, that was at 2012.
12, 13, 14, 15.
Almost. Okay. So, because you'll put something on YouTube, Blockmaster 666 will put something on YouTube, Freedom Lover 45 will put something on YouTube. So it's just going round and around and around. It's almost nonstop. There are some things on there that could be misconstrued as being violent. So
he is violent. Louis Rosenberg is violent.
Okay.
Louis Rosenberg is violent.
Okay.
And I got a good look at him, and I told when I was at Palms West that night when he shot him, I told him I got a good look at him. I got a good look at his truck.
Like, can you give me about what year?
2012.
Okay.
2012 Black Ford F-150.
Did you report it to the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office?
I thought I was talking to them. They came in because I thought all incidents relating to firearms had to be, or gunshots had to be reported. I thought they had the clipboard and like now were in on me while I was laying down in the emergency room bed. I thought that was PBSO.
But did you call PBSO?
I called 911,
Okay.
and PBSO came with an ambulance. They took me to Palms West.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Because I was eyes in the back of my head, seizing, freaking out.
Oh, wow. So they took you to the emergency room?
Yes.
You said earlier that you wanted to know what we were upset about. We're not upset about anything. We just wanted to see what we could do to help the situation.
Well, I've been asked this a million times, and I keep saying, well, I don't know, take Rosenberg to jail, but it's not going to happen. So this has ruined my life. So I got to take this up legally. I'm losing the ability to walk. I don't ever leave the house. My anxiety disorder used to be completely under rep. Now I'm nervous just for 3 people in front of me because I feel threatened right now. I don't know you. I've never met you before. I think I've met you before, but I can't quite remember. But I remember your name. It's on that page that Rosenberg had. And you guys obviously say you watch my videos, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Do you watch his?
Yes.
And do you see what he says?
Of course. I mean, I see
Then did you
everybody
see that?
puts on there.
And then you see where he says, quote, Palm Beach County doesn't do a goddamn thing. I don't care. I'm going to have to take this into my own hands. If I have to, I will come near your house with a 12-gauge shotgun and blow your fucking brains out.
That one I did not see, and I do not know which video, because it is exceptionally time-consuming.
Yes.
To go through 5 people's YouTube's account to watch numerous hundreds of hours.
I have one
videos.
YouTube
So
account, and I have one YouTube that's Zombie Master Ed. I have one YouTube that's Zombie Master Ed 25.
Yeah.
I've had it for many, many years. And as for the Freedom Moment 45, he's one of my oldest subscriber, and he's a troll. That's about it.
Who's Glockmaster 666?
That's Louis Rosenberg.
Okay.
That's Louis Rosenberg. And he also has, before that, he was also Johnny Walker Black, which he's still using that account. Before that, it was Louis Black. And before that was Glock Addicted. Glock Addicted 561. I'm sorry, I could take an hour. Just a list of at least 25. And it's always, he says eventually it's him. I mean, the way he types, the way he says, and then he puts up a video, and what about him pretending to be a law enforcement officer?
Where did he pretend to be a law enforcement officer?
Multiple times he says in his own videos that he's a reserve law enforcement officer, that he's out there on the beat with. That sounds silly, but he says that he's out there on the beat. That he is in dangerous situations with the PBSO, working hand in hand on cases. That he's stuff like that. And another one of my subscribers trolls. I don't know who. He's remaining anonymous. It's made a blog spot, Louis Rosenberg Exposed blogspot.com. Everything there where he says I'm a PBSO. I do this. I do that. Everything in there. It's there.
But can you verifiably 100% say that those posts, without checking an IP address, obviously, because you know a lot about computers, how do you...
I don't know much about computers.
You don't know much about computers?
I don't know much. I have one laptop from 2008, and it's on its last legs. It's about to die. I mean, I can barely log on to YouTube through it. I use my...
Really? We thought you knew about computers, because you did a nice job on your YouTube videos.
No, no. I got a newer phone, and it has some things on it, and then I just uploaded.
So you're doing your YouTube from your phone or from
your
laptop?
Yeah, I do through my phone, and then it goes straight to YouTube. The computer's a 2008 Toshiba, missing keys, doesn't respond half the time. It crashes.
It's a good thing you got a good phone then.
This is my fifth phone. All the times I've relinquished one phone. A couple PBSO came out here and said it would really be in your best benefit and be crucial evidence if you were to give us your phone. We will happily give you a receipt. I did that. What happened to that? Never heard of that.
What year was that? Do you have a case number reference to that?
2013, and
where's the receipt? You have a receipt?
No. I went to the substation right here, and no such thing. No such thing, they say. I've given them SD cards, thumb drives, whatever he does. Like that, you say there's a back and forth. Well, this is the order it goes. Crawford, you're fucking dead. I'm gonna do this. I have connections. If, you're gonna get it.
Okay.
And then I respond with, look what he's doing. Fuck you, up your ass.
Right, but here's the thing.
That's the back and forth.
Let me just explain something to you. When people are on the internet, we can be whoever we want to be. I could be a 6'5", 200-pound guy that looks like The Rock, right? Because I'm on my computer all day long.
Sounds like my brother.
That's who I could portray.
Now he scares the shit out of me. Yeah, because Rosenberg and a couple of sheriffs or officers went to my brother's house. I haven't talked to my brother in 3 years. I ceased communication with my brother. I didn't even know he had a newborn child. He said Rosenberg came to his house in Davie. I didn't even know he moved to Davie. And with Rosenberg, and said that all the YouTube shit, the Glockmaster 666, that it's all me. Now my brother wants to beat me to the ground until I'm a dead pulp. Meanwhile, I didn't even know that any videos were up, because I've been trying to ignore this. Mom, do I ever leave the house?
No.
Do I ever go out?
No.
Do I have any friends?
I take him to his doctor appointments and stuff. He don't leave the house.
Do I have any friends?
Not that I know.
Do I go anywhere?
No.
Do I have a social life?
No.
So Eddie, why don't you have those things? Friends and a social life.
All my friends here have moved away. The ones that, you know, that I'm still in contact with, I don't leave the house. I don't leave the house.
Alright, so this is going to sound kind of silly because I don't know a lot about this stuff, but you thought about just ignoring?
I tried that, and then I get a phone call. I tried that, and please don't leave yet, because if you leave, they might try something. I'm not trying to say anything. It's just I feel a little I feel a little anxious.
Story. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, well,
I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, you say that. Meanwhile, I see, you know, Rosenberg put up a file, and it clearly says investigator Ken Buss and Stephen Barber went around town saying that I'm a pill seeker, drug addict, abuser, doctor shopper. I just came back from my doctor's office, and she says,
we investigated Mr. Rosenberg also.
Yeah, but why did you have to go around town saying that? Because if I ever go to Palms West Hospital, whether anxiety attack, seizure, or whatever medical illness, whatever, you know what they do now, right?
They all try to accuse him of being a doctor shopper and stuff. Even the guy, I put in his prescriptions and everything. He doesn't abuse them. He records them, and the pharmacist is like you know, wants to know his history and stuff.
I get the third degree.
Private.
I get the third.
The physical thing is private. He's been disabled since he's been born. You know, it's.
I get the third degree. I stretch my medication so well. My doctor will vouch for me. I bring my medications with me. Mom, did I bring my medicines with me?
Yeah, she counts them and everything.
Yeah, well, that's what medications are for. When you're you're doing that, we see that.
You know, he's taking
everything's got to be checked out.
They're monitoring it. You know, he's not a doctor shop.
This is this guy, Stephen Barber. He's the one was on that file that went around to MD Now, Palms West, and all the places saying that I'm a doctor shopper.
You talking about this man?
Yes, that's Barbaroni. Him and investigator.
That's not what the report said.
I have 4 pages of the report because Louis Rosenberg took a picture of them and sent them to me, and they're in 1080p.
Does Mr. Rosenberg drive a truck?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
How do you know that it's a real report?
Because, you know, when I
his name's on it. There's a case number, and he just now said that he just now admitted that he was investigating. You just now said that.
I was investigating both the Rosenberg allegations, your allegations.
Yeah. So you just admitted. You just admitted.
I mean, I did an investigation. That's what we're supposed to do.
Going around town saying I'm a pill abuser, but it said.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull up that video right now that Rosenberg posted or actually.
It said Edwin Crawford may be receiving additional medications. Maybe, but it doesn't matter. That right there. I'm listed. I'm flagged, listed.
That's within the sheriff's office, but everything.
No, not the sheriff's office. Within any pharmacy, within any emergency room.
Well, they're just probably trying to cover their asses.
But you know how bad it is. If
wait a second, we proved that you weren't doing it, and it protects
I didn't
you.
see that. I didn't see that.
Well, if you were doing it, we would have come back in here and. Then you turn into a criminal action.
I received no phone call saying, Mr. Crawford, you are in the clear. I received no phone calls. I received no voicemails. But what I did receive is video from Rosenberg, and then
public information
and continuing.
PBSO.
What I did receive was continuing threats from Rosenberg and other PBSO. Or at least on their off.
We just talked to Rosenberg
on their off hours
2 weeks ago. So don't think that we're here to.
2 weeks. You said 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, wasn't it? 2 weeks ago?
Maybe about 2 weeks ago.
You said 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because Friday. Because Friday.
This one saying this one saying that. Yeah.
Because Friday.
The threats elevate to like F you, I got guns and this. We don't want anybody to get hurt.
Yeah.
Just about.
I'm selling all my guns.
Everybody just.
Just don't talk to each other. Forget
Mom, stop trying to take their side because they're not here to help me. They're here to back their own asses.
Well, they have to. That's their job.
Yeah, but your job is to be here, not to help them. They don't. Because.
Why do you think not helping? We're here to try to help you.
Well, I don't know that until something has been proven. And
what needs to be
if there's a criminal case against Rosenberg, we would make it also.
We do criminal investigations. Okay. okay?
We'd like to.
We don't do civil.
You said
criminal.
If it's not a criminal, if a crime hasn't been committed, we can't do anything. So we're asking
and
you.
crime hasn't been committed.
so. Then why did criminal detectives come to me and then I'm talking about Gabriel Carino along with a few others, which are sorry, Mom. She wants to sit down too.
Yeah, my only day off.
Well, I'm sorry. Please, I need you here because if you leave, I'm going back in the house.
I want to go shopping.
Well, then I'm going back in the house because I'm not staying out here by myself.
You did before.
Well, I know better now, and
Well,
There's no
but Ed, let
conspiracy
me tell
against you here,
you're
okay?
recording and we're recording.
that
okay?
don't matter. You could easily snatch my phone out of my hand and delete it
Why
because
would
that's
you
happened
snatch your
before.
phone out?
Because it's
Why
happened
would you do
before.
that?
You said 2 weeks ago, the last time you
I'm a
speak
different
Rosenberg.
detective, though.
Friday, my brother called me, threatening me that he's going to kill me. That Rosenberg and PBSO came to his house Friday.
Your brother lives in Davie, though. PBSO
Yeah.
does not go to his house because we're up here in Palm Beach.
Exactly.
So,
But he said, but my brother still thinks that, that Rosenberg and PBSO came to my brother's. I didn't even know my brother lives in Davie. They came to his house and said that it's me. That it's all Edwin Crawford. So now my brother is convinced because they went to his house. My voice is starting hoarse. They went to his house and said it's me.
Give me your brother's phone number because that's a lot.
954. And I'm not calling him. I'm terrified of him right now.
Okay.
954.
Hold on, let me write it down. 954
661
661
0554. Now, right now,
What's
he's
your brother's name? Excuse me.
Anthony Perez. Now, he's doing the same thing right now. He is trying to get a restraining order on me because he thinks it's me. There is a video on Glockmaster 666, which is Louis Rosenberg, of my brother and his newborn infant child, and my brother thinks that is me, and he thinks that I'm pulling him into a situation like this.
Well, how do you
This
think,
is so fucked.
How do you think Louis got that video, though? Where do you think he got it from?
My brother told me before he started threatening me that he started asking him questions, fishing for info. They friended him, and then he started fishing for info, and then they gave him enough to where they blocked him, but he grabbed the videos, I guess, off of Facebook. I don't know how that stuff works.
Why do you think all these people are after you?
What people? It's Rosenberg and his couple of friends. Just like I have a couple trolls helping me out.
Right, but why do you, my question was, why do you think he's after you? What would be the...
Because I got his FFL revoked. Because I got his FFL...
When did that happen?
2012. When I first approached him, I was looking for someone to help me sporterize a Mosin Nagant. I had an extra AR-15 that I was willing to put on code assignment so that he gets paid for the work done on the Mosin, and I get some money. Let me finish, please. He gets paid, and I get the Mosin done the way I want it, and I get some money. Well, what actually happened was he kept the rifle, turned the Mosin to a pipe bomb. I made a complaint. I made a rip-off report complaint. I made a YouTube video. And then so on, like his other businesses, because he's had 5-6 other businesses before when I met him, which was Black Wolf Custom Glock Shop and Firearm Refinishing. He's his own worst enemy. Other people started complaining about his work and what his behavior was like. And you can say, you know, oh, the computer's back and forth stuff. Look at the rip-off reports. That's all I can say.
Dude, I've read...
There's like 40 of them.
We know about his shoddy work, and we know how it started, but you keep saying Rosenberg and his
He
friends,
keeps coming back at me.
Wait, you see his friends with PBSO people that come here and harass you, and if that's true, we'd like to know who these people are. The only PBSO people I know are us here, Carino, and Detective Amber Bates, but you say that they come here and take your phone, and we want to find out if that's true. We'd like to know about it. So you say that Rosenberg has all these friends at PBSO that harass you.
It's not like a dozen friends.
Who are they?
It's like 3.
And you video everything. Can I have a
No. I thought Carino at one point was one of his friends, but I think Carino maybe just, I don't know, it's like, fuck this, I'm not getting involved in this. Or, I really don't know. I just feel suspicious and paranoid that not to trust PBSO, not the sheriff's department. Don't trust the sheriff's department, because I had someone that's I talked to a paralegal who called from, like you said, it's all on record, who called to me and said that no PBSO officer has been to my house in over 9 months. Meanwhile...
Right, since July of last year, correct.
Which...
Correct.
Local thugs, don't worry about me. Wiggers. So, you said 6 months, right?
No, July of last year, so that would be 7, 8, 9 months.
9 months?
Is that what you said originally?
Well, in 9 months, I've had 7 visits.
Right, you posted a video about how the PBSO took your phone and did this and that.
Yeah.
We can't find that report, and we can't find any...
Yeah. Well, they're on YouTube, and...
No, you posted it on YouTube, Ed, and what I did was I went and I verified with our comma when I checked for that whole entire month to see if Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office was out here at your house, and it wasn't. If you call today and ask if Detective Barberini and I and Sandy were out here, it is documented.
Okay.
So it is out there. That is verifiable.
So if Luz and Rosenberg has friends, they're probably not PBSO people, we'd like to know who these people are.
I would too. And whenever anybody comes here, it's always when my mom's gone. It's always when...
Your mom's here.
Today's her day off. Usually she'd be gone by now, and I'd be sleeping in my room. Like, I was just sleeping when my mom just yelled, cops are here. I was sleeping. I just got back from my doctor's appointment. I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been up all night.
You've been up all night?
Yeah, I've been up all night.
That's right.
You
sleep during the day.
Well, not most of the day, but the stuff, but like you just said, the back and forth, you know, the messages, they keep me up. Yeah. I get a message that says I'm coming right now, and so I'm...
Can I see those messages then? If that's what you're getting, can I see them?
They're not on my phone.
Well, then where are they?
On YouTube. He doesn't always text my phone anymore. If he calls me from a burner phone, I block the number.
Okay.
But he's leaving it under on the YouTube Glockmaster 666.
I've looked at that, but I just had it up and I don't see anywhere on there that he said he's coming to get you. I don't see.
It's not I'm coming to get you. It's I'm gonna. It's watch your ass.
Okay.
It's like watch your ass.
All right.
You're gonna get a visit, and that was last night.
Last year?
No, this last night I got and it's on the where I'm e-begging basically, because I'm selling all my things trying to get this lawyer stuff done, and it's on there. And he said, "Oh really? Because tomorrow morning you're gonna get a fucking visit. Expect a visit, and they're gonna take you to jail." Now here it is, a visit. Now I don't know if that's just coincidence or if that's some knowledge of what's going to happen. Like,
I'm gonna pull that up right now. I'm just gonna see if it's on here.
You never called my brother. You said you were going to call my brother and ask him who came to his house. If it was...
No, I'm going to call him, but...
So, Eddie, you said you're very anxious. Do you think that getting...
Are you a psychiatrist?
I'm a therapist.
I thought so. I thought so.
Why?
I had a therapist once.
Oh, you had the therapist once?
Yeah, I had a therapist once. He said, "What are you doing in here? You're fine. Just you know, you do those breathing techniques and take it one day at a time."
Do the breathing techniques work?
Not when I'm getting harassed and so much stuff is going on, but if you know, they used to, yeah. You breathe from the diaphragm, slow deep breaths, and you know, just keep focus, mental control, and you'll be fine. And sure enough, it works.
And it works.
You know, baby steps. Fucking, you go to the movie theaters. You feel like you can't handle it. Fucking, stay outside until you feel you're comfortable. Then go inside.
Yeah. So you sit outside sometimes?
I used to.
Yeah.
If I'm ever outside, it's certainly not in the front of my house. It's in the backyard of my house. I don't come out in the front yard because I got the feeling that he's gonna take another swipe at my house.
Well, I got a question for you. You think if you get a lawyer, you're gonna feel less anxious?
No, but I feel that he might back off or he might be put in jail because it's not gonna just stop at him. I'm suing the county.
Well, can I, well, let me ask you a question then.
Shouldn't have said that
Do you
because
think
that's...
that maybe this banter back and forth with this Blockmaster 666?
There is no banter back and forth.
Can you?
I am told I am...
Could you block him from writing on your YouTube page?
He'll just create another account and it'll be...
Block that person. Why don't we start with that?
Because then it'll be harder. If I block him, this is what he's gonna do. He'll just create another account.
But then block it.
And then he'll just create another account, and then another, and another, and then he'll get so upset because this is what he's done before. He gets so upset. I get a visit, or I get actual physical letters in the mail, which are in my house right now. I want to go get them, but oh.
It doesn't even have a date.
Well, it's old. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
What kind of help are you getting for the anxiety other than the deep breathing?
I'm in pain right now, not anxiety.
Yeah, but you mentioned panic attacks earlier. Do you have medications to help you with it?
Yeah, and I'm not abusing them.
I understand.
Then I'm not on it. I'm not psychotic.
Most people don't abuse anxiety medication.
I'm not psychotic. I'm not depressed.
Well, let me tell you why I'm asking, because I told you I'm a therapist, so I work with the behavioral services unit. And if you need some help, like if you need to see a psychiatrist or you need to see a therapist, I can help connect you with that.
No, thank you. I'm fine. I'm fine. I know my own. I was getting that in I had to sit down for a minute because my back. It's all the way into my toes and in my chest and fingers. Yeah, it's a damaged nerve, sciatica, and neuropathy.
How did this happen? I mean, just why has it been? You're very young. You're only 28, 29?
28.
28, okay. So how is everything just getting worse?
Yeah, how'd you hurt your back? Oh, your mom said you were born.
Huh?
Your mom said you were born with it?
No. 2012 I weighed 200 pounds. I now weigh 280. In the last 4 years, I've gained weight because I can't leave. I don't leave the house and improper amount of exercise, poor diet, and anxiety and stress causes weight gain.
So you think the weight gain was causing you to hurt?
No, it's not just that. I also have a neuropathy and a damaged vertebrae.
Can fix it?
I don't know. I'm going in for I just got an order for an MRI because I'm starting to lose the ability to walk.
But Edwin, let me ask you a question. Since this has been going on, since law enforcement has been involved in this since 2012, what is it that we can do to resolve this issue? What do you think we should do to resolve this issue?
I don't know. Can you put Rosenberg in jail?
For what? What am I
Exactly for what?
We have to follow.
That's why I'm going to an attorney. I'm gonna get a restraining order. If he violates it, that's it. He goes away. And
who set up this site that shows all his?
The blog spot?
Yeah, who set that up? You know?
Trolls. People who watch my videos and see that nothing. I don't have my key. Don't lock the door.
I won't. I'm going though.
No, don't.
I'm going. They're not gonna hurt you.
I'm going back inside then.
Come on, Eddie. I got things to do.
Well, please be a little understanding. So, people that see my videos and see his videos mainly, see his videos, and then they look at my videos, and then they see he's batshit crazy, and you're just some stupid person.
But do you think this is what this is doing for the past 3 years with all this stuff back and forth on YouTube?
But it's not being
people to come into that YouTube to watch all these videos. You do realize that, correct?
I stopped making videos about him long ago. Any videos are all 3 pages back in here?
Yes, you can check it.
All right. I stopped making videos on him a while ago. Anything that he does, though, I make what's called an update video.
Okay.
And that's what I've been continuing. And if I have any video of when they come to the house, I record it.
Right.
But you know, they're pretty. You know, a couple people are pretty smart. They know, you know, if they're right behind where my room is, they know from here I can't record them. If they're right over here, they know I can't get an angle.
Who's they?
The ones that keep harassing me. I don't know their names, and I know using the word they or them sounds crazy. They say they're PBSO. They state that they are PBSO, that they are law enforcement.
And they stand outside your window.
No, I don't have a window. That's my room.
Well, no,
but they'll be knocking on the door. They'll be knocking on the door asking him, Edwin, can you come out here, please? Okay. Can you come out here and talk to us for a minute? Can we just talk to you? Can you just talk to us for a minute? It's all right. It's all right. You're fine. Just come out here for a minute.
Edwin,
see? Just like that.
I don't want to get accused.
I'm not accusing you.
No. I want you to take that letter out, and I want you to count all 3 pages. Take them all out, because I want you to see that they're all there.
Lights in my eyes.
Well, then separate the paper so that
I see there's 3.
There are 3 pieces of paper there. Well, what I'd like to know what you want us to do to help. Maybe just please, like I just asked you.
You just said you can't put him in jail, right?
Because what crime has he committed?
Harassment, stalking, those are crimes. People that are trolls and you say, you know, they're not good, you know, sent me links and it says Florida statute, and there's a list.
Right.
And I marked off on one. Stalking is a crime. Stalking is a felony crime.
You know what we do in law
I have more, my lawyer says I have more than enough evidence.
Next time some of these people knock on the door, we dial 911. I got people at my house, I don't know who they are. That's not, real deputies show up with uniform and cameras, and they document. If somebody's here...
The last time I called 911 is because I started having a panic attack, and nobody ever came out here.
Well, I don't think that's true. I'm sorry. You call 911, somebody has to respond. I don't care where in this county. It's all recorded. PBSO is under a microscope. It's all recorded. 911 is recorded. Everything's recorded. If they don't show up, there's a problem. But if you don't call, how are we going to know? If these are PBSO deputies, we'll find out who they are. If they're not, then we'll find out they're Louis Rosenberg's buddies. They're acting as deputies. Then we have a crime. Then we can put people in jail.
Back in 2012...
Stop, get off the internet, stop, and he'll stop. But if you keep going back and forth, we don't want anybody to get hurt.
I'm not making it... Wait, anybody get hurt? Right. Is that a threat?
I'm talking about between you and him.
I know, I'm just...
Okay?
So...
He says this, you say F you. He says F you, you say F you.
Well, if you look at the thing, I don't comment at all. It just keeps going. I'm not commenting at all. He can comment until he's blue in the face.
We had an update video how PBSO took your camera away, and I got something for PBSO. We've seen that video. So
something died. See the hawks buzzing?
Yes.
Yeah, something died on it.
Well, we did see that video where you said PBSO was at your house, and you said that you'd be prepared for when PBSO comes.
Not a good video.
I mean, that's...
Oh, please. Oh, and his video where he says if anybody comes to his house, including PBSO, that's going to arrest him, they'll machine gun them down. And that's a good video?
Both videos are bad, yours and his. We're not taking sides here.
Feels like it is. Anyway, all right, so I feel tired. I feel hot and exhausted. I'm going inside. Mom, thank you. Mom, thank you. I'm going inside.
Just block all his stuff on YouTube. Can you do that?
Goodbye. I block if I block him, he'll just create another account and another account and another account, and then he'll eventually start with the letters again. Have a nice day.
Okay, take care.
God, I feel like I'm gonna fucking throw up.